We are racing in Moto3 here in Thailand. Onju gets the superb launch from that pole position. Sasaki's going to try and find a way through Moreira. They almost touch on the sweep down into the first corner. Yamanaka's got through on fire. So Yamanaka in fourth place. That's Farioli going out really wide in that first corner, but it's Onju that leads from Sasaki.
Masia, where he started in seventh, there was definitely some movement on the grid from Ryusei Yamanaka. He was moving side to side, but hopefully he didn't move forwards, so he didn't jump the start. Here comes Vaya then at the inside as both of the Likumoli Husqvarnas go on the attack into turn 3.
Yeah, look at Masia on the inside of both Moreira and Yamanaka, 2 for the price of 1. Awesome that by the World Championship leader Masia, 6th to 4th, just in that turn 3 alone. Now look at the speed he's picking up here on that Leopard Honda. We know it's great in a drag race. It's like a missile, isn't it, that Honda underneath Masia? And in quick fire, he's gone from 7th to 2nd. The top 2 men in the World Championship, top 2 men in this Grand Prix. Onju made that great start from pole, but as soon as he got picked up, or as soon as he ran wide, trying to defend that lead, Moreira fires on the inside of Masia. That's lovely through turn 8 and 9. Now it's all getting really, really busy, really hectic. Moreira, this has been brilliant. What a third sector this is from Diogo Moreira, the Mandalika Grand Prix winner. He picks off Masia and he picks off Sasaki in successive corners, and he leads here in Buriram.
The one championship contender who's not made progress on this first lap is Holgado. He's back in 12th at the moment as they go 3 abreast into turn number 12, but good look out breaking Diogo Moreira. Alonso is getting aggressive. Onju trying to go back around the outside there into turn 12, and he's back into the top 3.
Yeah, Alonso was so good on the brakes there in a turn 12. He carried a lot of confidence on that Dunlop front tyre. It's Moreira then that leads it at the end of lap 1.
Onju's really been beaten up on this second lap. He started it in 3rd. He's now back behind Holgado into 10th. So Holgado now starting to get on with this. Looked like a moment there for
somebody's down. Was that Munoz?
Further back.
I don't know if that might have been David Munoz. It looked like it was. Sasaki! It's Ayumu Sasaki, and that is a game changer for the Moto3 World Championship in 2023. Ayumu Sasaki has been, well, we won't make a judgment call, but I think it might have been David Munoz that was involved in that incident as well. Sasaki then and Munoz are out of this Grand Prix.
Holgado's involved too, Matt. Holgado's dropped down our order. He's not come across the line yet either, so clearly Holgado delayed in this, and he just runs straight into the back of Munoz, so clearly has a mistake or a moment there coming through the left-hander, and Sasaki runs straight into the back of it.
Well, I think...
And there goes Holgado off on the outside. Look, he's stuck in between the 2 bikes.
It is Masia then, but that leads Vaya and Alonso pull out of the slipstream. Are they close enough to lunge through? They certainly are. They didn't even need to. They got in the slipstream and passed him before the braking zone. So Masia goes from 1st to 4th. I was thinking before Furasato was going to nick the inside there, coming through 5 as well. But Masia in P4.
Graphic demonstration once again about how difficult it is to break away on this particular circuit. It is nigh on impossible unless you've got a serious pace advantage, and no one really does in this race at the moment. So we're looking over from the aerial shot now. The rider who's been quite quiet in this group so far has been Onju after that difficult second lap where he dropped back to the bottom of the top 10. Of course, that chaos up ahead of him promoted him up a few places. So Onju is now running in 6th, just ahead of that Ortola-Bertelli battle. But Onju will certainly be trying to keep his powder dry for the closing stages where we know he's so good.
Here we go then. Sasaki, Munoz and Holgado involved. That was Holgado. He did really well to stay upright, didn't he, on the KTM. Behind him, though, was Munoz and Sasaki going through the gravel trap. Masia, though, with the slipstream, just powers back to the front of this Grand Prix.
Not unusual there to see Dennis Onju favouring that tighter inside line as he now gets up the inside of Colin Vaya. Vaya thought he was battling with Alonso, and he was. Alonso made his way through into 2nd place, and Onju was very keen to take that opportunity. Masia already very keen to hook the inside of the racetrack there to try and fend off any attack into turn number 4. As Onju now, I said he was quiet earlier on, he's now into the lead of the Grand Prix again.
What a move, what a move through that high-speed turn 4. You've got to be bold and brave to make that one work. And those 2 words perfectly described, don't they, Dennis Onju? That was superb on the inside of Masia. The poleman then hits the front of this Thai Grand Prix. brakes. Look at this on the slipstream.
Wow.
A perfect illustration there of just how effective the slipstream can be, as Onju's getting properly bashed around here. On the outside, they come through 5. Onju in quick succession. Well, he was leading coming out of turn 3. He's been picked up by Alonso, Moreira and Furusato. So Onju goes in the space of a couple of corners, 1st to 5th. Here comes Furusato on the inside of Alonso. This is brilliant. What a ride this has been so far by the 18-year-old Japanese rider. His best World Championship finish, a 7th place in Mandalika just a couple of weeks ago. But he's not just on course for his first podium, he could win this OR Grand Prix of Thailand. The lead group flicking right into the first corner. Furusato then with a 1:42.979. Only 4 rides in that top 10 on that last circuit were in the 42s.
Furusato almost squeezing Via onto the grass there, as Massia's now going to come all the way through. That's the value of that 4-bike slipstream down the back straight. Massia now up into the lead. Furusato, who was in the front of the group, is now battling with Via for 3rd, as Alonso now takes 2nd place. Via off onto the green.
Yeah, he was pushed there by Furusato, and he gives him a nudge back. Oh, they contact. Steady on, fellas, come on, let's keep it clean. They go down the run from turn 3 to 4. They're rubbing fairings, they're rubbing elbows. Contact there between Via and Furusato. How much does Via want this first victory? How much does Furusato want his first podium?
A lot.
They are going for it big time here, aren't they, in Thailand? Caught in this melee as well are 3 guys with so much to lose.
This is the battle further back. Holgado trying to salvage any points he can.
Yeah, he's finally got through on even Ortola, just praying that that Dunlop front tyre held in there as he squeezed the front brake hard into turn 3.
The jammer, Massia looking to go from 4th all the way to 1st, but he can't break later than Via or Alonso.
Poor Massia, that front tyre was screaming for mercy, wasn't it? And now he rubs Alonso on the high-speed sweep out of turn 3. He goes side by side with the Aspar rider. Still keeping himself out of this drama is Via at the front. Massia, though, trying to time his attack here to perfection. This could be a huge victory, a monumental victory for Massia in terms of the championship. We're about to start the final lap. Surely it's going to come down to a dramatic, thrilling final corner. Alonso on the inside. He pinches that inside line through on Massia. Oh, there's contact there. And further back, I think that might have been Holgado just pushing along Matteo Bertelli. Onju slipping out of podium contention here late on. Fido leads the last lap here in Burra. Alonso 2nd, Massia in 3rd place. Furusato still firmly in the hunt for his first podium.
I think we're down to 4 now in the battle for the victory. All of that toing and froing into the final corner has created a split of 0.6 of a second. Surely that's too much to pull back on the final lap. So a big opportunity for Massia, who's looking to take the lead. But once again, the confidence of Via and Alonso on the brakes into turn 3.
I don't know how Massia stopping that Leopard Honda into turn 3. He is so late on the brakes, taking the full maximum risk here. He's got so much to lose in terms of the championship. He could be 24 points clear, though, in the standings going to the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. It's all on the line here. We come through turn 4 on this final lap. Alonso and Via on the inside of Massia. Alonso then now back at the front. Furusato comes through at turn 5. Massia all of a sudden off the podium. Oh! Via out of the seat. He was almost going to the moon there. Colin Via, that's it. Surely it's over for the Dutch teenager. Late heartache coming again potentially for him. Alonso leads. Furusato 2nd. Massia 3rd. Alonso has been so good in this final sector. He powers the gas machine full gas through turn 11. Is he going to go defensive? I don't think Furusato is going to be close enough. Furusato gets barged out by Jaume Massia. Oh, Alonso checks right up through that final corner, but David Alonso wins a tie thriller in Moto3. What a Grand Prix!
He is the Rookie of the Year now, that is official. David Alonso.